Hi, I'm Nora Sen.
And I'm Audrey Cass. Our colleague Melissa Dacro cannot be here with us because she has come down with a plague that has been sweeping the lives of the people across Europe.
Originally starting in Central Asia, the plague has been spreading throughout the other countries surrounding the original location of the plague, such as Syria, India, and many more.
Now known as the Black Death, this plague has taken the lives of over 20 million people in Europe and still counting. 20,432,065.
We now go live to Amanda Beck, who is with Serenity,
20,850,079.
a high class member who seems to be doing well for this dire time. Amanda? Thanks, Nora. As you can see, I'm with Serenity Walkman, a very rich woman who has sustained herself from getting the. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this one last time. Are you sure you're not Jewish? Because if you are, then I'll have to cancel this and ask you to leave. Miss Walkman, I can assure you that I am not a Jew. But speaking of them, why do you ask? Can't you see? They're the cause of this plague. They're contaminated with the disease, and the only way to stop this is by eliminating them. That sounds rather drastic, don't you think? I mean, couldn't there be another reason of this plague spreading? Are you questioning my authority? I know what's happening, and you think I'm lying? No, I didn't say that. I just thought. That's quite enough. I'm done here. Go interview someone who is dumb enough to believe you. Back to you, Nora. That was quite the interview. But moving us forward into the topic, many people have speculated on who is to blame for this disease and why has God bestowed this upon them.
Indeed, Nora, religion has somewhat played a major role during this epidemic. Some pray to their God for forgiveness and take it into their own hands by killing the Jews.
I'm confused. Why would they kill the Jews?
Well, the people right now believe that by killing communities of heretics and other troublemakers, like Jews, in their case, would purge themselves and win God's forgiveness.
That sounds dumb and unrealistic. Excuse me? You're still on the air. Speaking of the Jewish community, we have Tracy who interviewed Thomas, a Jewish man in the local community. Tell us all about it, Tracy. I'm here with Thomas Bennett, a man who has been through the highs and lows of this detriment. Tell me, Thomas, about your experience.
It hasn't been too good. My family has been on the run and in hiding because these men they want to kill us.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do you know why they chase you and try to kill you?
They believe we're the cause of the plague, but we aren't to blame.
If Jews are not to blame, then who do you think is the cause?
I think it's the rats and the fleas. Rats are easy to detect and they're always contaminated with diseases. It's the fleas that I worry about though. They have drops of red liquid and they bite humans with that.
You must have been nearby to see such an observation.
My friend Harry thought of this, but he died a few days ago from the plague.
Um, Thank you for your time, Thomas. Hope you can keep your family safe from these times.
That was very nice, Tracy. Before we end this segment, I have Melissa's nearly completed report before she left sick.
Yes, this was with Isaac Orne, found in a little tent in the alley. Audrey, may you read the report to us?
But of course, as I approach Isaac, he seems to be cautious and is coughing a bit. He tells me if I want to interview him, to hand him the microphone so I can be able to hear him. My first question was, "What happened to you and your family over the past few days?" He responded quietly, "I have been barely getting through these times. My wife, she has perished with the angels. My daughter, she is dying as we speak." I asked, "How did you find out that your family had gotten the plague?" He coughs for a while, then answers, "My wife told me after 2 days that she felt weak and began to get headaches. Eventually, she showed to have a fever and began to throw up more. After the sixth day, my daughter showed the same symptoms and she began to swell and cough."
It seems that no matter who you are, the plague will waste no time to get rid of you. So barbaric.
Very well said, Nora. That wraps up all the time we have. Thank you, and be sure to see us next week covering more on this deadly disease.
Until then, this is Nora and Audrey signing out.